Well, just what the doctor ordered, that's what the commentator said. Rivers United at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium, well, doing us proud. A lot of people had given up, but they were able to just pull that off in the 77 minutes. Emeka Tuloma getting that goal for Rivers United. And with that, they are now on 3 points, and we see where that takes them. But guess what? It hasn't changed their position on the log. They're still in the third position, but you know they have 3 points, and everybody in that group has 3 points as we speak. All right, my guys, my partners are in the studio. Umar Asanga makes his debut on the show. Umar, let me welcome you on a good day. It's a good day to be here. A lot of events happening. There's also the Europa League final. Dying moments of the game as we speak. But your immediate reaction to Rivers United?
Actually, this is not my debut on the show.
Oh, okay. Your debut with me then.
I think Rivers United, they need to up their game.
Okay.
Because I think the main work lies away from home.
All right.
When they go to Morocco, because they will meeting a disciplined side.
Yeah.
These guys will employ all the tactics to frustrate them.
All the tricks in the book.
So 1-0 to me is not too comfortable, but I just pray they go away and just get the result, because the Moroccans will be really ready for them.
Joseph Mukuzi, well, I don't want to say half bread is better than none, but it will have been a disaster of, I don't even know the words to use, if they had not found a way to get that goal. In any way, it will have been disaster.
And even with the goal, it has a slight hint of offside there, because you look at that player, was stationed there more or less. But it's a victory anyway. I'm really concerned about the form of Rivers United. If you look at from the beginning, from the Champions League time, they won their first game against AS Bamako 4-0 at home. I'm concerned about their home form. Their second game against Al Hilal, it was 3-0. Their third game against Rayon Sports, it was 2-0, and this one, it is 1. Maybe the next one might even be 0-0.
Oh, you're afraid diminishing returns?
Diminishing returns beginning to set in, and it's disturbing. Quite frankly, it's disturbing. I expect them to have won this game convincingly, quite frankly. See the way they celebrated this goal shows that... it
meant a lot.
It meant a lot. It was, they really struggled.
Okay, let's do it this way. Aside the scoreline, the balance of play, I wasn't disappointed with what I saw. That's my opinion. The only thing I'm not happy with is the scoreline.
Because if you look at the Moroccans, really, they are 7th in their league. You know that they are not really in form. They are 7th in their league. They have 36 points. Wydad, they are 23 points behind Wydad Athletic. Wydad Casablanca. So this is a team that is not so much in top form, and yet they couldn't beat the team convincingly. So what will happen when they go to Morocco? I'm really concerned about the way they won this game. As much as they play, they might have really ventured a lot, but the truth is they won by a slim margin, and they have to still travel away. It's going to be very difficult.
How crucial will the home matches be? Because if you look at it, this group now, with all the teams having 3 points, it looks to me like if you're going to qualify to the next stage, the first thing you're going to have to do is to win your own matches.
Convincingly too. Win very well.
Convincingly.
That is what they need to do. If they could score at the 72nd minute on the home soil, I wonder when they will not get down. If they could struggle that much, 72nd minute. So I wonder what will happen when they get away.
A lot of us thought the Ugandan team was going to be the whipping boy. But it's not turning out to be so.
Yeah, initially when I saw the entire thing, I felt that the key match would be Rivers United against the Uganda team in Kampala. That if they are able to get a draw, somehow, Club
win their home matches. That's 10 points. It might be enough.
They will cancel themselves out.
FUS Rabat cancel themselves
out. And then at the end, they would maybe come in second. But as it is now, the Ugandans are also interested. They want to qualify. And it means that when Rivers United goes to Uganda, they would have to get a result, maybe a win. But the way things are now, they really have to step up their game. Just winning by a lone goal at home, it means that everything is open now. With the Ugandans winning 2-1, it shows against Club Africain. It shows that indeed the group is open.
Very, very open group.
Very open.
Rivers United, they need, by now, I think they need the psychologists to just psych the boys up.
Okay, apart from probably putting on their scoring boots, what else? I don't know. I'm pretty satisfied with what I saw. But aside, okay, have your scoring boots on, have a chance to make it count. Aside that, is there any other thing?
Try not to concede.
Yes, I think what they need to do now, they are defenders. The coach needs to talk to the defenders that come when we go away. You guys need to be.
There was a call that went in their favor.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that was the point I got scared. You know, initially I thought the referee was going to say this is a penalty. One of the defenders got clumsy. At that point, it was goalless. If FUS Rabat had gotten that penalty,
would have been a disaster.
It was really different. But you see, the key issue here is when they travel away, the ref might not look away from such.
Yes,
so you don't have to be clumsy. You have to be very, very careful. A silly mistake might just cost you the game.
Yes, they need to be very, very careful. They need to be very, very. They need to concentrate for full 90 minutes plus in that game in Morocco, because these guys, they will employ everything they need to get them frustrated.
And it's
right from the airport there.
And the problem with Rivers United is that they are conceding as much as they are scoring. As we speak in the Premier League, they have a -2, goal aggregate. If they score 10, they concede 12, and this is not a good statistics at all. And when you are playing away with all the antics, eccentricities, and everything thrown at you, if they are not tidy, the odds are they would get whipped. Quite frankly, you have to be very tidy.
Stanley Guma has his work cut out now.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, before we let this issue leave, I'm tempted to also ask you guys, before we let this, there are times you see clubs, they are formed in the domestic league, because most of the things we're saying now, we're basing it on the evidence, and the nearest evidence that we can find is the domestic league. But you've seen clubs go on the continent, in continental club competitions, and they're totally different from what is going on in the domestic league. And I'm tempted to ask you guys, can Rivers pull off something like that?
Of course they can. Maybe, I think the management of Rivers United, they need to just call the players together, hold a meeting with them. If they have any outstanding thing, they need to settle with these players. So that
will it be to prioritize one over the other, or because the Nigerian interest, why we're talking about is that we would love to see this team go far.
Yeah, in the case of Rivers United, it has not really been the case. Even when they won against, with the exception of the first round that they won 4-0 against AS Monaco, Bamako, the other games, Halilai, we saw even while they were, stuttering at the local level, it also affected them. They defeated Halilai 3-0 at home, went away, contrived to lose 4-0. Against Rayon Sports, they could manage just, 2-0. After getting they won 2-0 and got a 0-0 away draw, and so it's just the same. It's oftentimes a reflection, and even when you have cases like that, it's an exception. It's not really,
it's not the norm.
It's not the norm, and so in the case of Rivers United, it has really mirrored.
So bottom line, they can't escape their domestic league.
It is a reflection of it. It is a reflection, and in their own case, you have to look at the result. You realize that there is a very close semblance between what is happening in the league and in their continental form.
So they can psych themselves up.
Okay.
Because in this present CAF Confederations Cup format, no Nigerian club side has won it. So they can use that as a motivation to psych themselves up.
You could always be the first.
Yes, to just set the record straight.
All right. Okay. Well, let's leave Rivers United and hope for the best. And hopefully when they travel away, they will be conceding goals and probably get the results. But on the strength of today's performance, it was a very, very good result. All right, let's take you to the Nigerian National League and look at the results from matches played today in the Southern Conference and in the Northern Conference. Let's quickly take a look at the results. Guys, let me quickly run through the results, and then we'll come back to talk about the results. Warri Wolves had a 1-0 victory over Unisem Rovers. Abia Comets was goalless against Papilo FC. Aqua Starlets, slim 1-0 victory over Osun United. AS Saints defeated My People by a lone goal. Bayelsa United defeated Ikorodu United also 1-0. Bendel Insurance, slim 1-0 victory over Heartland. Crown of Ogbomoso, 1-0 victory. You have a lot of 1-0 results today over Go Round. Delta Force defeated Gateway United 2-0, and First Bank and Inewi United. It was a share of spoils in that one. All right, let's really look at the Northern Conference. Few matches were played in the Northern Conference. You have FRSC defeating Yobe Desert Stars 2-1. You have Jigawa Golden Stars. It was a walkover, actually, over Taraba. I just hope that this club have their troubles behind them. Not too long ago, you had issues with players not getting the salaries and all that. Kaduna United 1-0 victory over FC Abuja. Kwara United 3-0 over Adamawa United. Mighty Jets 1-0 over Sokoto United. Guys, I'll allow you hold your breath a little because we need to go on a break. When we return, we'll discuss about these matches that were played and so many other things for you on Sports Tonight.